Welcome to How I Met Your Monster, the show where we discuss the introductions to your favorite movie monsters. This week, we have a special bonus episode to give you. It's not even our fucking show. It's somebody else's show. But if you have listened to our show before, you know that we release new episodes every other Monday. And so on this little gap week, we just wanted to give you something different. So we teamed up with our friends over at the Nightmare Trials to give you not one, not two, but three episodes of the Nightmare Trials presented in one fine little package. And so pretty soon here, I'm going to stop yapping because Steven from the Nightmare Trials can set up his show a lot better than I can because it's his fucking show. You know what I mean? But if you're not following the Nightmare Trials on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, go and give them a follow. And it is important to note that one of the episodes in this bonus episode that we're giving you is one of their Patreon episodes. And so it's like a bonus in a bonus. If Danny was here, he would call it a hat on a hat because he's from fucking Connecticut. And anyways, enjoy the Nightmare Trials, and we will be back next week with a How I Met Your Monster episode, I Saw the Devil, continuing our International Eeks triple feature. But for now, enjoy the trials.
Well, hello there, everyone from the How I Met Your Monster podcast. My name is Stephen Rice. I am the editor, producer, sound guy, all-around sexy beast for the Nightmare Trials podcast. And what is the Nightmare Trials podcast? Well, if some of you haven't known about me or haven't listened to it, it's just a bunch of scary stories coming out of my brain that I put up and hope that people enjoy and hope they get some spookiness out of it and hope that they understand some of the social norms and constructs that I try to destroy and also try to lift up at the same time. Does it always get across? Absolutely not. I'm sort of an idiot, but I do my best. Now, your generous hosts, Casey, Danny, and Zach, have allowed for me to present you with a couple episodes from my podcast. So what I've done is I've taken 3 episodes that are done in an audio drama format. 2 of those are episodes you can get anywhere, so Spotify, Apple, wherever you stream podcasts. And those 2 episodes are Liminal Spaces, which is the first one you'll hear, and then Witness, which is the last one you'll hear. And in between that, I put in one of my bonus Patreon episodes, which is Baka-Cola, and it's actually Baka-Cola 2. It's just a fun little thing that I like to do to give extra content to the people that follow me on Patreon. Also, another thing, I'm only one man, so I do most all of this myself. My wife will write some episodes and she'll do some voice acting as well. But to kind of keep a break of just hearing my voice all the time, I do use 11 Labs to alter my voice as I go in there. So acting is me, 100% me. But I do use an AI filter on top of it. And I know not a lot of people are okay with that. And I understand some of the implications that come along with this. But to me, I use it as a tool to alter my voice, to give you different characters and to bring those characters to life. But outside of that, I hope you enjoy the episodes. I hope you love them. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Stay spooky out there. The weather's changing. It's nice. It's going to be great. It's hoodie season. You couldn't ask for more. So you'll hear it from the professor, but strap in tight because the trials are about to begin.
Hello, listeners. I've been wondering when we would run across one of these files that we have for you today. One that I have always seen as a fantasy built around being lost, crossing objects you swore you have seen before, turning a corner only to be met with the same space you just exited. I'm speaking of the back rooms, the places in between reality itself. There have been many takes on this new age horror, but none have really captured me. Not like this one we have today. Consider this a found footage look into the back rooms themselves as we follow Eli, an architecture student who finds liminal space to be an intriguing part of a building's construction. But as we know in these files, nothing is ever as it seems, and the space we inhabit only leads to nightmares. So let's begin liminal space. Strap in tight. The trials are about to begin.
Shit, I never know how to start these things. Okay. Audio log 1, this is Eli Corvin, architecture student at UVA. I'm currently completing my thesis on liminal spaces and their usage. You know the type. Hallways, empty stairwells, silent parking garages, places that just feel wrong. Well, I guess not wrong, but sort of just out of place from the bustling inner rooms. They are the in-between, almost as if walking from one reality and into a gateway that will take you to the next. And this has always fascinated me, that space in between. If you think about it, they always seem pretty empty. The liminal spaces, that is. A path less followed. That is until an event starts or ends. A parking garage will be full of people and vehicles right before or after a concert. Or a hallway used for the main event space that leads you around to the restrooms, and so on and so on. You may see a few people there, most of which will have the same eyes forward and determined walk to get to the destination, almost as if they are trying to escape the space in between, to get back to a place where life is happening. And it's odd, at least to me, that when I do see these people inhabiting the same space as me, they never seem to acknowledge my existence. They never glance my way, say hello, or even divert their path. For the life of me, I can't remember their faces, or even if they have faces. When I try to think back on it, even now, my brain just fills in the gaps, making up whatever will appease me. And that made me wonder, is there something more to these liminal spaces and how we interact with them? And if so, how can we better design them for function and human interaction? How do we make the liminal space something more than an in-between dead area? Now, I know it's a weird concept, but I had to come up with something interesting, something new that could be expanded upon and keep the interest of my thesis advisor. And when I proposed this idea to her, along with my feelings about it, she was sort of taken by it. That look of confused knowing etching across her face, almost as if she were remembering a feeling or a memory that was on the cusp of exploding out from deep within her mind and into the world around us. She seemed to know exactly what I was going for, even if I couldn't yet find the precise words to describe it to her. She offered her guidance on where I could look into the matter more. Some obscure books in the library, a few online journals that deal with liminal spaces and their function, and an archive within the Dorner building, a place I had never heard of on campus. And I told her as much. Then that same look fell on her face, the one of remembering, and like a light switch turning on, she knew where it was, or more accurately stated, where it would be. She gave me a short list of directions to find the building and a time frame to be there. She couldn't recall why, but she knew that it was only open to students every Tuesday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Now, needless to say, I left that meeting feeling both renewed that my idea was a good one and a little bit confused as to how to proceed. But as of today, Tuesday, May 5th, I have something that may help me in my studies. You see, I found something within the Dorner building, a file on an old Mac computer that sat atop a vintage oak table. And apart from the chair sitting in front of the table, these were the only things within the building. Now, I will admit that was kind of creepy in and of itself. Just a blank room, no attendants, bland flooring, wainscot on the wall that seemed to blend upwards into the taupe paint above it, and nothing else. Not a picture or an ornamental fake plant. The whole building itself seemed to be a liminal space all on its own. And I thought about leaving, turning around and coming back next week. But that damn computer seemed to call to me. It was like I was drawn to it almost. So, despite my better judgment, I pulled up a chair and booted up the system. I was met with the old DOS screen and a prompt that stated, search. I spent a few hours doing random searches on liminal space and architecture, hidden spaces, and even a jaunt off into quantum tunneling. But nothing really captured me or brought me some new information or idea on confining the space and bringing them to life. I figured I had wasted a couple hours of my time, and I was irritated. So I reached to turn the computer off and head back home. And that's when I noticed something. A thumb drive sitting on the edge of the table I was at. I was sure it wasn't there before. I mean, I would have noticed it, right? There was nothing in this damn building at all, so a thumb drive, glistening with the sterile lights off of its silvery surface, should have drawn my eye. I picked it up and saw writing on it in an odd symbol. One that I am sure I've seen before, but really unlike anything I had ever seen before. But the writing scrawled across some crudely placed masking tape stated, Level 0.voidx. Now, I'm not sure if this is considered stealing, but I took the thumb drive with me, and I think I will see what's on it later tonight. First, I need to get something to eat. I am starving, and I'll be back. Okay, this is Eli again. I am back. I plugged in the drive just to see what it was. Probably shouldn't have done that, I know. It could be a virus for all that I'm aware of, but I was intrigued. I had about 1 million thoughts on what it could be, and I was barely able to enjoy my dinner. All I wanted to do was plug in that drive and see what was on it. And there was only a singular file that had the same level 0.voidx name on it that I saw on the drive itself. So I clicked on it, and it automatically opened my CAD software and connected to the file, which is odd. I usually have to manually open it, but maybe there was some prompt in the file itself. I'm not sure. I feel a bit nervous right now, like maybe this is some sort of virus, and I know I should probably disconnect the drive, and I don't know, trash it? But I can't bring myself to it, especially not now. Now on my screen, there's something rendering. It started out as lines and grids, and it's been slowly constructing itself into something of a maze within a large and expanding building. But I can't see any form of exit or finish line, and some of the doorways and their paths are not making any sense to me at all. Like right now, I can see a door with a yellow entry arrow, but it opens up into the outside of what I'm guessing is the building. However, there is a yellow entry arrow that is just now rendering, and it appears to be 3 floors below and at the opposite end of a long corridor. That would be physically impossible. Oh, wait. I'm getting a different view now. Sort of a 3D rendering. Christ, the detail and effects on this file are stunning. It's almost... No, it is lifelike. And everything is just so bland. Just like a Dorner building. Oh, what's this? My view was just thrown to the outside of the rendering. I can't move anything around. Maybe I need to click on the door. What the fuck was that? No. Okay, what the hell? There's a door in my bedroom. One that should not be here, and it looks like the damn door in this program. Oh fuck. I'm taking the drive up. Jesus Christ. I touched the damn drive and it's knocked on my ass. And my bedroom door is now gone. What the fuck? I don't want to open this door. It's Eli again. I don't know what to do here. The computer is still rendering whatever this is, and the only door in this room is the one that just appeared on my wall. I don't want to open it. I can't physically bring myself to open it. It's been maybe 3 or 4 hours now. I'm not sure. I haven't been able to tell the time. I left my phone on the charger in the front room, and my computer screen is only this damn rendering. I just know that I can't sit here being indecisive. There are really no other options. I'm gonna have to open that fucking door. Fuck. I don't want to do this. What is behind that damn thing? Is it just... I need to stop being a baby and just fucking do it. looks like the rendering on my computer. Nothing really distinguishable, and a long corridor with tons of doors. I think there may be a turn at the end of the hall, but I can't really tell. And this lighting, it's just fluorescence, and they are emitting a low hum like buzzing flies in a jar. It's faint, but definitely something that may get annoying. Alright, I'm gonna go in. Oh shit! The door I just went in, it shut, and it's just fucking gone. What the fuck did I get myself into here? I don't want to do this. Hey, it's Eli again. For some reason, my recorder just shut off. Not sure why or when, but I've been walking maybe 30 minutes now, and maybe an hour. I tried to open some doors, but they won't budge. It's like they are props or something. Oh, and there was a turn, and it was at the end of the hall, like I thought. A sign stating exit hung from the ceiling. But I passed that same sign at the same left turn probably 10 times now. By past 6, I had a bit of a mental breakdown. Sort of glad I wasn't recording for that one. I'm coming up on the end of the hall again, and there's the exit sign. I'm definitely going in a loop, but I am really unsure as to how. I don't feel like I'm going up or down in any direction, and the corridors are not long enough for any sort of gradual transition. It's weird, but I feel like I'm on a level plane, walking the same exact path over and over again. Nothing ever changes, nothing stands out to me. It's just the hall, the doors, and the exit sign, which I'm coming up to now. This one does look a little different, I think. The shade of red in the lettering seems, I don't know, darker? I don't know. I really don't know. Well, here's another left turn, and there is something at the end of the hall. I don't know if I should call out. Maybe they are lost here too. What do I do? They don't seem to be moving, like they're stuck in place. I'm going to call out to them. Hey! Oh shit! That was a bad idea. A really fucking bad idea. So I called out to whomever that was, and they just started sprinting at me. I was frozen in place for a second, wasn't able to move, until they were nearly halfway down the hall. Oh shit. I probably would have stayed there. Let them run into me, attack me, kill me, maybe, I don't know. But then I saw their face. Or what should have been their face. It looked blurred. Almost like the blending of features and colors like an artist will do on a canvas. Like they took a wet brush and swirled it over where a person's face should have been, just enough to hide any distinguishing marks or flaws. And seeing that put me into action, and I fled, running back down the hall I just came down. I tried opening some doors, just like how one would in a horror movie, and sure enough, they were all locked. I think I've got my breath now. But whoever was chasing me, they must have given up. Not sure how long I ran, but I looked back and noticed that they weren't behind me anymore. And I couldn't hear any footsteps, and I can only assume that they are just gone. But I will let you know that the exit signs are now changing. With each pass backwards that I make, a letter changes. The E turning to an F, the T to a D, the I to an E. It looks like it may be spelling out the word feed. I will know by the end of the next hall if the pattern keeps up. I just have the X left to change. Eli again. This thing once again shut off. I feel like I've been in here for like a day now. I don't know. Just walking and walking. But this is something completely new. And I feel like this next turn is going to be something. And the sign, it does spell feed. And I'm not sure what that means. But I do hope it means there will be something to eat. I am fucking starving. Or maybe it means there's something around the corner that I need to feed. And there are too many fucked up implications that I don't want to visit with that thought. It was a thing to feed. It was a fucking thing to feed. Holy shit. Like a goddamn octopus with 4 eyes and a beak the size of me. I am just running away from it, but it's getting closer. I can feel it. Wait. A door. That door right there, it's different. There's a light coming from underneath of it. It's Eli. Well, that monster is gone. I don't think its body could fit through the door. But I do not think that I am in a better position right now. The room I entered is dark and expansive. There are walls around me, but they are in shambles. Long, deep scratches pull back the sheetrock and expose the frame underneath. The light in here seems to die out the further down the area I look. And there is... oh my god, water. I don't even care that it's pulled up on the floor. I need something to drink. Oh my god. That was amazing. And sort of disgusting. I just drank floor water. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. The thought of drinking floor water sort of did me in. Now I'm probably even more dehydrated. What's that smell? It's like cooking meat. Sort of sweet. God, I'm so hungry. I'm gonna go find it. It's Eli. Yeah, it's Eli. I don't know how long I've been in here. Been walking for a long time. My feet, they really hurt. I haven't seen much until now. The walls, they kind of faded in and out. I can see them sometimes, and other times it's like the area around me just kind of blew up, you know, like it just got bigger. But I kept walking in a direction that I thought was just straight. And I found the source of the smell. I walked into the darkened area. The light kept pushing forward with each step, almost like a beacon of sort, leading me to my next objective. And I saw it. It was in the distance, another source of light, illuminating a large object. And as I got closer, I could start to make out the features. Green and brown in color, hard round edges, like a pod almost, like a plant pod. Long wisping vines protruding from the base of the object, and massive leaves. big fucking leads. And now I stand about 10 feet from it, just outside of the reach of the vines. And that smell, it's only gotten stronger. And it's intoxicating, to say the least. And I am so fucking famished. I'm almost driven by my hunger to go right up to it and start eating it. To open that massive pod and just eat at the flesh. But I have no idea what this thing is. And my fear is kind of stopping me from making my way to it. Maybe if I walk around the vines, just being like extra careful not to step on one, maybe I'll be okay. I'm gonna do it. Wish me luck.
Interdimensional radio.
Hey, Gary. I didn't see you at the meeting today.
I didn't go to that meeting because just like every other meeting you had, it should have been a damn email.
Whoa, hold on. Where's this hostility coming from? We work here as a team. No, as a family. You wouldn't talk that way to your family, right?
If you were my family, I would have drowned you in the lake decades ago, just to save me some future grief.
You know what? I'm going to HR.
Yeah, just go and do that, you snide fucker.
Is that midday work slump getting you down, making you feel irritable, and just not like yourself? Do you feel like you could just drive a bus full of children off a cliff, squealing with delight as you watch the ground quickly approaching? Listen, we've all been there before. Am I right?
Hey, Gary, you working hard or you hardly working, my man?
You're gonna be hardly living if you don't shut the fuck up.
Yo, what the fuck, Gary? The hell is your problem, man? Whatever, asshole. I hope you have a shitty day.
It seems as if our friend Gary here is having one of those days. No amount of caffeine, nicotine, or even the bump he took in the bathroom stall 5 minutes ago is helping him get through the day.
Hi, Gary. Happy hump day.
I haven't been happy for years, you fat bitch.
Well,
Oh, Gary, you really need something to get you through. Something that will make you feel real again. Like yourself, but so much more.
Oh yeah, and what would that be, you banana-faced looking fuck?
Here, try this.
What the hell is this? Vodka Cola. I've never heard of this brand before.
Just drink it, you cranky douche.
Jesus fucking Christ, no need to get all exorcist on me.
Now, how do you feel?
I feel better. Holy shit. I feel really good right now. Like I can see things for what they really are.
Gary, I need to see you in my office right now. There have been multiple complaints.
Oh, that was a stinger to the eye. And just look at him screaming and squirming on the ground. You better do something about that, Gary. Here, have another drink.
I feel so fucking alive.
Oh my, there goes Glinda. I didn't realize her ears could be removed so easily. Oh no. Oh, Gary, scissors to her stomach? And you didn't even buy her a drink first. Then here comes Todd, trying to be the office hero. Is he brandishing a... Why, yes. He has an office phone base raised above his head and is running at Gary, as if he was Cain, ready to smash Abel's head. Ouch. Oh, swing and a miss with the phone base. And a direct hit in the jugular with a metal straw for our boy Todd. Look how the blood pumps out with every beat of his heart.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What the hell did I do?
Gary, it's going to be okay. Here, drink your Coca-Cola.
I really fucking needed that. Now what am I gonna do about all of this?
There. It's best if you just don't have the capacity to think about it. Oh. Remember, folks, drink your Coca-Cola daily and feel real. What is this? Another story without the OT? Where the hell are those files?
Dude, I don't know. These are the files that popped up. You know, I really don't have a say in what this thing gives me.
Well, recalibrate it. Adjust the tuning, do something. I can't just sit here without another file on them. There's too much going on.
Christ, all right. You know, you don't pay me enough for this shit.
Oh. Hello, listeners. How did you... Never mind. Let's get into this week's research file. One that has me wondering if what we see is a manifestation of the mind or a pull by the supernatural. A pull to witness events that our fragile brains cannot fully grasp. And if this is the case, what is its purpose?
Hey, before you say your weird lines and shit, I just want to jump in here. Hey everyone, it's Steven. I would like to remind you of our Patreon site, a place where you can get bonus episodes and shorts for only $2 per month. Also, we have merchandise for sale on our website at thenightmaretrials.square.site. Lastly, you can find us on all social media platforms. This is where you're going to find me talking about basically whatever the fuck I want to talk about. But yeah, back to the professor here, who is staring daggers into me right now. I'll see myself.
He is eccentric, to say the least. Now on to this week's episode. Witness. Strap in tight. The trials are about to begin.
Where's your emergency?
Well, I'm at 913 West Otter Street.
Thank you, ma'am. Please let me know what is happening.
There's a man standing out by my pond right now. He,
Ma'am, are you in any danger?
No, I don't believe so. He's just standing there, looking into the water.
Does he have a weapon or any object you think he may harm you or others with?
No, not that I can see.
Okay, ma'am. I have officers heading to your location now, and I'm going to stay on the call with you until they arrive. can you confirm with me that you are safe and away from this man?
Yes, the pond is quite far away, but it's odd. He's just standing there, and it looks like he's crying, maybe.
Ma'am, are the doors and windows to your house locked?
Well, yes.
Thank you for confirming that with me. Just checking in real quick, ma'am. Are you still okay?
Yes, dear. I'm still here. And everything is okay, but I'm worried about this man. He is like a shadow out there. And to look at him, you can only feel sadness. Almost as if he is projecting the feeling outwards and into me.
The officers should be there soon. They can help him through whatever it is he needs assistance with.
Oh, okay. Oh my. It looks like he just turned around. And if I didn't know any better, he is looking right at me.
Okay, please keep your eyes on him. If he starts walking towards your residence, I want you to find a safe space to hide until the police arrive.
I don't think that'll be necessary. I can hear them coming up the road now. Oh, but you might want to tell the officers that it does appear that the man has a weapon. Maybe a handgun. Yeah, I can see it now. He's holding it, limply at his waist.
Ma'am, this is very important. I need you to get away from any windows, just in case the man decides to fire at you. Can you do that for me?
Yes, Oh no! He's holding the gun up to his head. Tell the officers to hurry, please. I think he's gonna hurt him.
Ma'am! Are you hurt? Ma'am, please, talk to me. Are you hurt?
He shot himself. Oh God, he shot himself. He put the gun up against his head and pulled the trigger. His body is floating in the pond now. Oh dear God, why did he do this? Why did he do this?
(911), where is your emergency?
I'm at 913 West Otter Street.
Thank you, ma'am. Please let me know what's happening.
Well, there's a young lady standing out at my pond.
Do you feel as if you are in any danger at all?
No, but this feels a lot like last time.
Last time?
Yeah, not but 3 months ago, there was a man standing out at my pond and he ended up taking his own life.
I'm sorry to hear that. Does it look like the woman is holding a weapon or anything that may harm anyone?
No, I can't really tell. She's just standing there, motionless. She's staring off into the water, just like the man did. And I can feel her sadness. Oh, she is in agony. I don't know how, but I can feel her sorrow, her loss. Oh, it's almost too much to bear.
Ma'am, do you feel like you are in any danger?
No, dear. But please, tell the officers her pain, it's just too much.
They are getting there as fast as they can. Ma'am, are you okay?
No, it's just too much. Too much pain. I don't want her to die.
When the officers get there, they will help her.
Oh, she turned around now, and she's looking at me. This isn't good. This isn't good.
Ma'am, how far away is she from you? Do you feel like you need to shelter in place until the police arrive?
I think they're going to be too late. She's holding what appears to be a knife. Oh, no. Oh, God, no.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
She just slit her wrist. Oh, God, she did it. Why is this happening to me? Why are they coming here to do this?
Ma'am, the officers are just blocks away now. Is the woman still standing?
No, dear. She's floating in the water now. Her body is motionless and only seems to be visible by the moonlight.
You said something like this has happened before, correct?
Yes. A man took his own life by my pond. The police weren't fast enough to get here, and he shot himself right in front of me. I watched the whole thing happen.
I am so sorry to hear that you had to experience that, ma'am. I truly am. The officers have informed me that they are on site. Do you need me to stay on the line with you, just so you have someone else to talk to until someone is available?
No, dear, no. I'm sure there are other calls. There isn't much help that can be done here.
Again, ma'am, I am so sorry. Please try and have a good night.
I'll do my best. Goodbye now. Did I get this thing to work? Oh, yes. There I am. Okay. My name is Ruth Greenberg, and my daughter wanted me to set up this camera and record the weird things happening at my house. Well, at my pond. So I guess it all started when... Oh, this is stupid. Let's try this again. Hello there. This is Ruth Greenberg. I'm a spry 72-year-old, and I live just south of Pueblo, Colorado. Now, my daughter wanted me to set up these cameras around the house and have this one here that I'm talking into right now so I can document what's been going on with my pond this past year. And as much as I protested, she protested right back, stating I need to get whatever is happening on tape, just in case there are some legal matters that crop up out of all these people and their odd needs to kill themselves at my pond. And that feels really strange to say out loud. It really does. This year has been difficult, to say the least. It all started when that poor young man found it in him to put a gun up against his head and just... Well, I think you know how that one ends. The police did a full report, identified the body, and even gave me a rundown on who the man was. Jared Slater was his name. A fine young man who was working his way up the ladder of a financial firm before he left this world. And he left behind a wife and a newborn baby. It seemed as if the man had the world in the palm of his hands. A seemingly happy life in the making of a legacy. The rumors around town ran wild about him. That he was in deep with gambling debts, or that he was fudging the numbers at work to make himself look more accomplished than what he really was. But I can tell you right now that none of this hearsay has been corroborated. It's just people and their talkings. And in the end, no one really knows why Jared found it in himself to end his life. Oh, I do feel so awful for his wife and that poor, poor darling little girl who's going to grow up never knowing her father. It just breaks my heart. And then it was another young woman. Now, I didn't catch her name, and the information shared with me by the police was slim to none, but I've seen the photos of her on Facebook. She was just gorgeous. I know us old-timers will say that about the youth out there, but I mean it. She could have been a model or an actress, just with her looks alone. But I guess looks don't really mean much when you feel it's your time. I can't stop thinking about her, though. The sadness I felt radiating from inside her. I know that may sound odd, and I don't claim to be a psychic who can tell things about anyone. It's just, well, when she was out there holding that knife to her wrist, I could feel the pain she was going through. Feeling of loss and pity. And if I wasn't on the phone with the police, well, I may have went out there and joined her that night. And since those two, there have been more instances of people coming out to the pond, looking into the dark waters, and eventually ending their lives out here. Yeah, and it's tragic to say the least. Like, why would these individuals want to do this? And why are they picking my property to do so? It just doesn't seem fair to me. Why should I be the one to watch them take their lives? And why are the police always just seconds too late? They won't even leave a patrol car here to monitor my place. And I've suggested that I just put up a privacy fence or some motion lights to scare the people off. But I don't think any of that will work, if I'm being honest with myself. You see, there have been 5 more deaths since that last young lady. 7 people have ended their lives right out there, right at the edge of the pond, all in different ways and all at different times of night. I'm not sure why, but I seem to always know when they're going to be out there. Like there's this pull for me to go to the window and witness their end. I do wish that Mark was here still. He would know what to do. He always knew what to do. But he's been gone now for a good 2 years. Oh, now who could that be at this time of night? Hello? Oh!
Why am I here? Just want to leave? Want to go home? Why are you keeping me here? Just let me go! Please let me go!
Young sir, you need to lay down. Your face is so swollen and purple that I don't think you could open your eyes if you wanted to. And you are soaking wet. Why are you so wet?
Please! I don't want to be here. I just want to go home. I have a wife and a newborn baby. Just let me go!
I wasn't going to make another one of these videos. Not after what happened a month back. But if you've seen the video, then you know that I was visited. Visited by that young man by the pond. The one with the gun. I didn't understand it at first. I thought he was just an injured bicyclist. My road is one of those roads that is less traveled by motorists, and tons of bikers will come out here at any hour of the day or night just to ride. And I always worry that one of them may get in an accident with a car. I figured that this is what may have happened. The dusk with the light of the day turning into evening, making visibility low. I mean, any old car could have smacked him and never thought anything of it. But I was wrong. So very, very wrong. Upon closer inspection of his head and face, I saw the bruising. It almost made him look like an alien, like one of the Greys you see everyone talking about. The crown all bulging, then there were the purple and black welts of damaged skin causing his eyes to be swollen virtually shut. But I wasn't convinced until I saw the wound. It looked like something had ruptured from the side of his head, ballooning out fragments of his skull, brain, and other matter. And that is when I knew it was the young man from earlier this year. But I did watch that video a few times, just to make sure I hadn't imagined it. Like maybe in my old age I was starting to lose my mind. But you can see him, plain as day, standing in my doorway, unable to cross the threshold and into my house, but wanting to so badly. And I didn't catch it the first time he was here, or through the first few wash-throughs of that night. But he mentioned his wife and kids. And all those doubts that I had of it being that young man, of being Jared, those melted away. I don't know how and I don't know why, but he visited me, and he thinks that I'm keeping him here. I don't know where he would have gotten that thought from. I don't want him here in the first place. I'd rather have him just lived a full life and die of old age rather than taking his own life out by my pond. And I told him as much when he visited me again. But I didn't open the door that time. I just sat in my chair and cried while he pounded at my door, demanding for me to let him go. And I said to him, I don't want him here, that I would rather he go. And all he could say back to me was that he couldn't. He can't step 1 foot off my property. He says that the pond holds him like a memory. Now, I don't know what he means by that, but I stopped talking to him, and he just kept pounding at that door for hours, driving me insane. And then it stopped, and I received a motion alert from one of my outdoor cameras that my daughter had me put up. And it was the young lady, the model. Now, I hope what I'm going to do picks up on the camera here. I'm not really sure how all of this functions, but I saved that video on my phone, and I'm going to show it to you now. Now, if you can see this, she is just sat there, wet from head to toe, cradling her knees and rocking back and forth. The blood from her wrist is bleeding into her pants. She's going to say something here real soon.
I miss you. I miss you so much. I wish I could tell you everything. I wish I could let you know why I did this. But I can't. I can't even figure it out myself. I just want to go home. I just want to see you again. I don't want to be here.
She goes on that way for some time. How long, I really can't tell you. She just repeats those lines over and over again. And I so wish I could help that poor girl. But I'm just too scared to step outside of this house at night anymore. And you may be wondering why I haven't called the police. Well, they won't do nothing about it. They will just see me as an old woman who's suffering from some mental disorder. And that's not the case. I am sound of mind, body, and soul. But things like this, they just don't get the attention men need, I guess.
Here. Just want to leave. Want to go home. Don't want to be here. Just want to go home. Why is it a new one, baby? Just let me go.
Don't you know why I did this?
Don't want to be here. Just want to go home.
Figure it out myself.
Why am I here? Just want to leave. Want to go home.
Just want to see you again. I don't want to be here.
I lost another one last night. Oh, God. It was a child. A child. My heart aches for his parents. And I tried to save him. I tried to run out and keep him from the waters, but I was just too late. So were the police. Again, it was just too late. You see, I got that feeling again. That run pulled me through the window. I didn't mean to see him at first. I thought that maybe I had imagined something. And I saw his little silhouette staring off into the waters. His shoulders were slumped and his head was down. And I knew right then that I had to help. I grabbed my phone and I called the police as I ran as fast as my body would take me, screaming frantically. And I watched as he opened his arms out wide, and he just fell in. I could see the police lights reflecting the red and blue from the waters. I could hear the officers screaming that they were on their way, but he was gone, swallowed up by the inky waters below. And I saw a look of fear and regret on that poor boy's face as he said, "Oh, I can't do this."
Why am I here? Just want to leave.
Leave me alone.
Want to go home.
Y'all just need to leave me alone.
Don't want to be here. Just want to go home. But why is it a new one, baby?
Figure it out myself.
Let me go.
They drained the pond today to find that young one's body, but they couldn't locate him. I've been asked a lot of questions by the police, all of which turn back to my mental state. They, along with my daughter, believe that with everything that's been going on in my life, that all the stresses, the loss, that I may be breaking down just a little bit. That I may need to go to a home. I can't do that. I spent my whole married life here. Mark built this house so many years ago. I just can't see myself leaving. Oh, this is just all too painful to talk about right now. I keep looking out at that empty pond, and looking back at me, that's the face of that boy, just staring at me. His body buried in the now drying mud, consuming his entire being from the nose down, the moonlight reflecting within his eyes. Every time I move, I can feel those eyes following me, accusing me, ask me why I didn't get there fast enough to save him. And I want to tell him that I tried. I want to tell him that it is his parents' fault, that they should have been watching him, keeping their baby safe. I don't know that they couldn't have helped him. I don't know what is going on here, why this place has the pool it does. But there's something here, something I can't understand. And all I feel now is sadness, an overwhelming and uncontrollable sadness. Oh, I saw Mark last night. It was so good to see him. And he was helping that girl in the camera, the one that rocks back and forth and mumbles to herself. I saw him reach down and take her by the hand, and they walked off into the dry pond. And I watched as he helped her step down into the earth. And I watched as that very same earth closed around her like a warm embrace, only leaving her head exposed, right below her nose. Just like the little boy. Yeah, it's funny. There were more people in that pond, too. Some of the others that came here to do what they do. Oh, I'm hoping to see him again tonight, so he can take that man away. Mama just keeps on knocking at my door. He did it. By God, he did it. He took that man away. The one Knox. I want to sleep so well tonight. Oh, but I do hope this doesn't mean that this will be the last time that I see Mark. Oh, how I long to speak with him, to tell him how much I miss him, how I wish he were still here. But maybe he's still here. Maybe he never really left. No, that ain't true. Now, I haven't told anyone this. Not pretty sure I know why I will be telling you this now. Mark died at that pond. For what I've been told, it was a slow and agonizing death. Something I've been allowed to be stuck in our daughters' or our friends' minds. So I told him that it was a heart attack that took him from us. A quick one. One where he felt no pain at all. But the truth of it is, well, he'd gone out there to do some fishing. Something he really loved to do. I usually stayed inside watching reruns of The Price is Right. But something pulled me. Yes, that same feeling I've been having for quite some time now. And when I reached the window, my heart stopped as I watched him throw an empty canister of gasoline into the pond. But I watched as he lit the match. And while I watched as the flames took him, searing his skin, peeling it back as it bubbled and cracked, and I heard his screams through it all. And I couldn't move. I wanted to. But it was like I was meant to watch. I could feel good hands on me, holding my head still, pulling my eyelids back, forcing me to witness the death of the love of my life. And we cremated what was left of the body, And I told everyone that is what he wanted. But who? But he's back now. And he is calling to me. I could see him on the camera outside. His charred skin, black as the night around him, beckoning for me to follow. And I think it is time. Time for me to go place myself in that pond. To bury myself within the dirt. To wait for the water to fill back up around me. And to be with my new family. It's time now.